After acquiring Russell Westbrook, the LA Clippers immediately fell off a cliff. They lost 5 straight games, allowed opponents to have an outrageous offensive rating of 121, gave up 62 points per game in the paint in that stretch, and had the 4th worst net rating. But since then, the Clippers have proven why they are legitimate title contenders. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are playing outstandingly and look to be the best duo in the league. Eric Gordon has been a flamethrower since rejoining the Clippers, and Russell Westbrook is in one of the better situations of his entire career. In this video, you'll learn why the Clippers are a force to be reckoned with in the Western Conference, and why this should be the year for them to win it all. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. To win an NBA championship, you need otherworldly play from a transcendent player, or even a superstar duo. We saw this last year with Steph Curry, the year prior with Giannis, LeBron and AD in the NBA bubble, and Kawhi Leonard in 2019. Kawhi's play and availability were some of the biggest headlines to start this NBA season, and they seem to put doubts on the Clippers' title hopes. Despite missing more than a year to rehab his torn ACL and being ready for the start of this season, Kawhi looked a step slow and looked like he experienced a setback in his recovery. After just 2 games, he missed 12 straight games due to right knee soreness and injury management, and it really looked like we saw the last part of his superstar career. But 2023 has been the year of Kawhi. He's putting up a mind-boggling 28 points per game on 53% shooting, 49% from 3, and 92% from the free throw line. However, that only scratches the surface of how great Kawhi has been. Over his last 26 games, he shot 50% on catch and shoot threes on 3 attempts a game, 48% on pull-up threes on 2 attempts a game, and 49% on mid-range jumpers on 6 attempts a game. This is supernatural efficiency and production for any superstar, but the truth is, Kawhi's just looking more and more like himself. In the previous fully healthy season that we saw from Kawhi, well, he was spectacular. He averaged 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on 51% from the field and 40% from 3. And in the 2021 postseason, he guided the Clippers on an improbable series win where they were down 2-0 to the Dallas Mavericks. In games 3 through 7 of that series, Kawhi averaged 32 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists on 65% from the field and 44% from 3. Matter of fact, Kawhi was sensational in the 2021 playoffs before suffering a torn ACL in the Jazz series, averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals on 53% from the field and 39% from 3. When you have that transcendent player that strikes fear in opponents, you have a great chance in any series. But when you have 2 superstars, you have a legitimate chance to lift the Larry O'Brien. Paul George was deservedly named an All-Star this season with averages of 24 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists on 38% from 3, 39% on catch and shoot 3-point attempts on 4 of those a game, and as usual, provides stellar defense on the wings. He's one of the smoothest scorers and ball handlers we've ever seen for someone 6'8" and above. He can kill you in isolation and on spot-up opportunities, and he's been a great finisher at the rim this season. Also, it never gets stated how great of a pick-and-roll ball handler he actually is, pairing that with his finishing and shot-making ability to make him one of the deadliest second options in the entire league. Additionally, PG has dispelled any narrative of him being a playoff underperformer after his 2021 playoff run. Despite Kawhi going down in the Jazz series, he averaged 33 points, 13 rebounds and 6 assists in games 5 and 6 to lead the Clippers to the first ever conference finals. On top of all that, PG pushed the Suns in a series that the Clippers had no business being in, averaging 29 points, 11 rebounds and 6 assists through 6 games. In the grand scheme of things, there aren't that many wings that you would be extremely comfortable with leaving on PG and Kawhi in the Western Conference, And the fact that those two are also terror on the defensive end bodes well for the Clippers' defensive versatility come playoff time. But the others will need to step up as well if the Clippers want to make their first NBA Finals appearance. At the NBA trade deadline, the Clippers acquired Eric Gordon from the Houston Rockets, and since returning to LA, he's been lighting it up from 3. 75% of his shot attempts have been behind the arc, which is exactly what the Clippers would want from him, and he's shooting 40% on 5 attempts a game. Moreover, he's one of many people on this team lighting it up from 3, with the Clippers being 5th in 3-point percentage as a team. Norman Powell shoots 41% from 3 on 5 attempts a game, and is a guy who can give you 16 to 20 points on any given night. Morris Sr. shooting 38% from 3, Terrence Mann is shooting 39% from 3, the aforementioned Kawhi and Paul George are shooting 42% and 38% respectively, and Nico Batum is shooting 38%. This makes the Clippers such a threat to break down defenses and kill teams with kick-out threes in the playoffs. And it's also the reason why Russ is definitely in one of the best situations of his Hall of Fame career. Since leaving OKC, Russ hasn't had the greatest success from a team perspective, winning only one playoff series dating all the way back to the NBA bubble. And sure, not all the blame can be placed on him, as roster construction and overall situation has let him down as well. But given his playstyle and high usage, he was never going to be an excellent fit on many contenders. Well, insert the LA Clippers. Russ has already adopted a more team-friendly role earlier in the season with the LA Lakers, and was productive in his 6-man role. But the Lakers were routinely one of the bottom 3-point shooting teams in the entire league. With the Clippers, Russ has fulfilled a similar role with much better spacing, allowing him to optimize his game to the best of his ability. It's not a perfect fit, as having a point guard that can't stretch the floor is still not ideal. However, the Clippers have been searching for a guard that can provide rim pressure and playmaking, especially with the John Wall experiment not going as planned. And with spacing, Russ can do just that. The Clippers have the superstar duo, spacing and scoring talent, a great coach, solid bigs, and serviceable role players that know how to contribute to a team. Moreover, this must be the year that the Clippers finally get it done. This is gonna sound crazy, but this is actually year 4 of the PG and Kawhi experiments, and those guys aren't getting any younger. Also, Russell Westbrook is definitely going to be playing under a microscope heading into this postseason, and that will definitely determine what his long-term future will be with the Clippers and maybe the league as a whole. The West looks to be as wide open as it has been in years. The Warriors don't look like the threat they've been in years past, given their inability to win on the road, and the Lakers could potentially miss the play-in altogether. They have the tools to do it, they should do it, and I'd be surprised if they actually don't do it if they're completely healthy. But those are just my thoughts, and please let me know in the comments section how you feel about the LA Clippers title chances. Given how well they're playing, let me know if you believe this is the year that Russ and the Clippers finally win an NBA championship. And if not, let me know which contenders you have above them. Additionally, let me know where you rank Kawhi and PG among the NBA's best duos. Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and also be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.